You guys something very exciting that I haven't told you guys yet. Hello babes, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a brand new long Sunday vlog. I missed you guys so much, and honestly I just want to say thank you guys for always understanding when I need to just step away for a little bit. I was having a crazy week last week. Like, I was waiting for my cycle, and I swear every time I miss a few of my like NAC dosages every single day that I take, it just really affects me. Like, I really pay big time for that. So I was going through that, and I just felt like I was kind of pouring out so much in the past couple months, and I wasn't pouring into myself, and I feel like that's just something I'm trying to work on. I feel like balance, I told you guys time and time again, has always been one of my struggles. And I actually saw a video recently, I don't know if I've ever shared it, well not recently, it's like a long time ago, but it keeps coming up in my head. So I've thought about it recently, and every time I deal with this, I always think about it. When you are very driven, you're a very driven person, and you're constantly, whether it's like work or you're an athlete, whatever it is, if you are just such a driven person, balance is always going to be something that you're going to keep toggling with. You're always going to have such a hard time with. You are just driven, right? Like, you're just constantly going. You're trying to do better every single time, and you're so driven. It's very hard to stop and be like, okay, wait, I feel so unbalanced. How do I gain balance again? You're so used to being in that like driven mindset, you know what I mean? And when I saw that video, it just has stayed in the back of my head literally ever since I saw it. And I was like, oh my God, that is so me. I feel like that's where I've always struggled with balance, is because I've always been like super driven, always trying to do better, always trying to perfect things and like give things to you guys. So I feel like sometimes I can be pouring out so much and just forget and just end up in a place where I'm like, wait, I need to pour back into myself, you know? So sometimes I need to just step away and take a little bit of a break. And it also just lets me clear my head, you know what I mean? And also plan. And I've been honestly working, even though like I've been filming so much for you guys. Like, a lot of this vlog, even me stepping away or taking a break, I'm literally still filming for you guys. So I'm not even fully stepping away. I'm just not posting it, you know what I mean? So appreciative of you guys and just always being so understanding of that, because I feel so guilty every time I don't like post for you guys or I don't have something for you guys. I feel so much guilt. And I know I shouldn't, but it's just a perfectionist in me. I am just very driven naturally. So I just always want to have something for you guys, you know, and you guys show so much love. And I feel like that you guys are always like waiting for something from me, you know what I mean, sometimes. So I'm like, oh my God, I have to give them this. I have to, you know, I have to deliver this for them. I'm literally like PR, manager, the content creator, the editor, the person who answers all the stuff. Like I'm just like literally every single thing. And sometimes it can just be a little bit too much, but what keeps me going is you guys always showing so much love. I thank you guys so much, but also you guys being so understanding when I need to step away for a second. So, but we are back. I'm so excited, honestly. I feel so refreshed. Yeah, I have to update you guys on some things also in this video and have little chit chats with you guys. But I want to show you guys some new fall stuff, because obviously fall is around the corner. It is starting to be like crispy mornings, crispy nights, and I am just like so excited. I'm so done with this heat. I'm so over it. But if you are new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. And also, if you haven't clicked the bell, make sure you guys do, and make sure to click all so that you don't miss out on my brand new videos. I'm going to show you guys fall outfit inspo as well. But yeah, I have found so many things for fall. I've also cleared out my closets. I'm also going to show you guys that as well. Obviously, doing this job, especially being a fashion content creator, in that category, I am constantly like just recycling things in and out of my wardrobe all the time, because there's new things coming in, you know what I mean? So I have to make room for them. I literally have 3 closets, technically 4, and it just seems to always get filled up, you know what I mean? So yeah, we're gonna go through some like wardrobe basics that I feel like you guys will like as well. I've been getting like some comments and DMs like, can you show us things that are like core things in your wardrobe? So you guys are gonna see that as well. As you guys know, I'm gonna link everything down below for you guys, and if I have a coupon code, I'll leave it down below for you guys there as well. But let's get into some fall Shein items. First, these earrings are from Shein. I love them. They're so classy. I feel like when you're wearing a black top like I'm wearing right now, I feel like like they're the most perfect accent to go with it. And I feel like there's something more like regal and like dark about them, perfect for fall time. I'm also wearing this shirt. You guys have seen this shirt in my last haul. It was like a summer basics, but it was also summer into fall. So if you guys haven't seen that, there's very good like inspo for people who have a little bit more of like a warmer fall climate. That will be a really good video for you because it has the summer fall kind of mix in there. But this was one of the tops that I showed you guys. I showed you in the white and also the mocha brown. I love this top so much because it gives you that like dressy, elevated type of look, but it gathers over here and gathers here and it kind of brings in your waist. It is so nice. You can also size down with this top because very stretchy, very slinky. Okay, I want to start off with two shoes that I ended up getting. Okay, you guys, these loafers are so nice. It ended up being really, really high quality. I forgot who they're from, but they also come in different colors. I like how these ones are kind of like on the neutral side, but these are so pretty, you guys. They have like a very faux, like almost leathery suede type of feel to them. Very comfortable. That's why I also like unboxing and trying these things, because I can give you guys my full opinion on them. But also I do want to quickly just mention every single thing literally in this haul I've purchased with my own money. This is not sponsored. As you guys know, if anything is sponsored, I always am honest with you guys. I never show anything that they send to me that I do not like. Okay, and my total, honey, oh, she was a pretty penny. They have such a nice base to them as well. If it's raining, honey, you ain't gonna be slipping. I'll promise you that. These flats over here I have in so many different colors, but I was like, you know what, for fall time, I've never really done this two-tone, and I know that this flat is so popular every single time fall comes around, but these fabric flats are so comfortable because they are so bendable. If you're like me and you have such bad luck with flats and loafers because you always get cut on your heel, I found these fabric flats actually for the first time at Winners, and I was like, wait, I never thought about that. I tried them on and they were actually slightly too big, and then when I came home I realized that because they have more room, they don't cut me and they don't rub on my skin. So oh my god, ever since that day I fell in love with fabric flats, and this prevents from your foot coming out. So they're so nice. If you guys want a very comfortable flat, I definitely recommend this one, like literally 20 out of 10. So I have a lot of very clean looking bags, also different colors as you guys can see. But this one over here, I've been having my eye on her for a long time. It also comes in so many different colors, and I also love how roomy she is. Comes with a buckle. You can also adjust it. It's very like messenger vibes, and if you have it all the way around you, you can have it out of your way. You don't have to carry it, but she has a ton of room, you guys. And it also has these two pockets on the front. Have your phone, and you're like me, you're constantly taking your phone out of your bag. I love that you can just slip it in there. A very, very clean bag. It almost gives me the vibes of like that Coach bag that everyone has. This one you guys saw in my last unboxing, but I just want to quickly show it again. I actually got this for fall time, honestly, but I felt like I could still use it to style some summer outfits. But this mocha brown color, oh my god, I hope this bag is still in stock. It is so nice, you guys. I feel like it's so different than any other bag I've ordered from Shein. And she's also so functional. It does come with the strap so you can put it around you, but very functional. It has a zipper in the interior, and then it has the two compartments on either side too. So very functional, and I just love this little gold belt at the front, and it has like that very grainy like traditional leather. So this bag over here, I ended up getting it first in the brown, and then I ended up getting the black. I feel like it is so clean, so clean, while still giving you that very like designer look. I will say the only thing that bothers me about this bag is I don't like when it has silver accessories, but I couldn't find this style with gold accessories. So if you guys see it, let me know. But honestly, I'm thinking of just buying like some gold like marker and just kind of going over the studs. I don't know, I just don't like when bags have silver accessories. I cannot be the only one. I think it's because everything else I have is gold, but this bag is absolutely stunning. I love these two ties at the front. Again, it just gives you very warm vibes for fall time. Here it is one big massive pocket. It's basically like your regular tote, but it has the very soft leather backing. Super soft, you guys. And it also comes with your pouch so you can get organized and put all your stuff in there. And if you put one of those like Amazon bag inserts, and they have them on Shein as well, if you put that inside this bag and you want a little bit more structure, that would definitely do that as well. But I feel like when it comes to a tote, I don't like when it like is a little bit too stiff. I like when it has a little bit more of that flexible nature to it. I did show quickly while I was styling some of the outfits in my summer haul, so I'm pretty sure you guys probably saw a sneak peek of this, but I don't think I unboxed this for you guys because I wanted it in my fall haul, which I will be doing an ultimate fall essentials wardrobe for you guys, basically like a capsule wardrobe for fall. So that is definitely coming. So again, make sure that bell is on so you guys don't miss that. But this small crossbody bag is the most classiest just crossbody. It is so cute, you guys. And also, actually, I wanted to show you guys that it is adjustable over here. But I love that when you put the flap over, you can't see that and it kind of covers that. It is just so clean and minimal. I love it. It is just so tiny. So if you have a lot going on with your outfit or you just don't want that big bag, this is absolutely perfect. It's very smooth. You guys can see it has a little bit more of like a sheen to it, so you can definitely dress her up. But I feel like she is definitely a wardrobe essential, the most perfect crossbody bag for fall time. Okay, so obviously you cannot go into the fall without an oversized cardigan. And when I tell you guys, I found one. I tried 3 different cardigans and I absolutely fell in love with this one. It is so nice, you guys. So soft. It has also a really nice weight, so it's not too thin, because girl, when fall hits over here, it is cold. But some days we can get away with wearing a thicker cardigan. I'm in Canada for those that don't know. So I'm trying to show you guys a little bit of everything if you have a warmer fall, if you have a very cold fall like we have here. And I also like that she goes longer, it's not cropped. Some outfits, they just call for a longer cardigan and it's so hard to find it. And I love these chunky, darker buttons that's on here. Oh my God, when I tell you guys this is the most dreamiest oversized cardigan for fall time, do not sleep on this one, okay? It is so pretty. I feel like this is the most perfect dosage of stripe, if you know what I mean. I feel like it's a lot more minimal. It's not like in your face. Like this vest is so cute. I feel like it just kind of like adds something to a look when you want it to still be minimal, but you just want a little bit of pattern. If this crossbody bag, like look how cute this is. I cannot. This with a black trouser, a black loafer, even a sandal. This is more for someone who has like a warmer kind of fall, but also someone who has a cooler fall. You can just obviously layer with a jacket over top. And overall, it just has this very like chunky minimal vibe, but definitely love it. So nice and soft, very good quality, you guys. Like I'm very impressed by this piece. Okay, this is actually making me laugh because I'm like, this year, because I saw like a dark green outfit for fall and I was like, oh my God, I love how clean that looks. It is just so sophisticated. And I was like, I have to find the perfect like similar green sweater. But I'm dying because I'm like, I hope it's not too much of a saturated green. Like I need it to be like a dead green. You know like a dead green where it's like it's so dead that it's meant for fall? That's exactly what I was looking for. This is what dead green looks like. Like look at my black top and look at the green that's in here. It's the green for me, honey. I'm obsessed with this sweater and I have everything to recreate that Pinterest look that I saw, so I'm gonna do that for you guys. I love this sweater. I also have it in like a creamy beige. It gives you that very full wool, very expensive look, like that designer sweater, but obviously for such an affordable price. And also, look how well it pairs. And then look how nice it pairs with this. This is what I styled the outfit with. Like, oh my God, all these fall colors coming together. This just reminds me of like the trees and how they have all the different colors. Guys, I have all my new stuff in this closet over here and I swear to you, I want to show you guys every single thing that is in there, but still keeping stuff for the haul. And I'm like, I have to just pull this out and show them like, girl, I feel the same about clothing that I feel with food. You ever thought about that? I just love the dark rich tone and just that slight contrast overlap. But actually that was the perfect segue because you also can do this. This top I recommend so much as a fall wardrobe basic. It has a really nice weight to it. It gives you again that very like expensive designer wool like look to it. But look how nice these two overlap as well. They just go so nicely together. So many things you can do, like cream pants, black pants, jeans. You can overlap a cardigan on top of this, a nice wool long coat on top. But also like that on the arm, they're not too crazy short. They come slightly a little bit lower than your typical t-shirt. But yeah, this is perfect for someone who has a little bit more of like a warmer kind of fall climate. Okay, also I wanted to remind you guys about this top because I really think that if you have a warmer fall climate, this is such a good top. I showed you guys this for summertime, but I also told you that it's a very good transitioning piece going into a more cooler season because it's a knit material and it's so nice, you guys. It is so nice and stretchy and very, very, very soft. I have this in the cream, but also I feel like the black is obviously perfect for fall going into the winter time. And of course you can layer with a jacket over top. But if you're someone that has a warmer fall, I feel like this is the most perfect top for you. So classy with a pair of black pants. Goes with these earrings as well. I almost wore this top for this entire haul. I feel like a lot of times these tops can look a little bit more on the cheaper side, but this one looks really expensive. Very good quality, so definitely recommend this one. This sweater, you guys, I could not help myself to show you. It is the most beautiful sweater I've come across through Shein in the very longest time, okay? It is so nice. It's actually falling off the hanger because it has more of this like unique wider kind of like neckline. So I noticed that the model was wearing a cotton blouse underneath, so you can do that. But oh my god, you guys, I actually bought this for winter, but I'm like, you know what, this is absolutely beautiful for fall. Yeah, if you guys are looking for a very plush, very expensive looking sweater, trust me. I also like how the cable knit is kind of faded on this. It just also adds that very like expensive designer touch to it. So nice. I love how the collar is very different. I've never seen a collar or worn one like this before, but I love it. It keeps the neck very open, so if you don't like that very tight turtleneck type of feel, you'll still get those type of vibes, those very cozy vibes, but it's going to be a lot more wider. The most coziest, expensive looking sweater. But yeah, it's very unique, so nice, and look how it looks with the gold watch. So pretty. Okay, two other sleeveless tops that I have. I feel like this kind of is the sleeveless version of the sweater I just showed you. Has a little bit more of that like kind of neckline sort of look, but so pretty, you guys. So, so, so nice. And then this guy obviously is just so, so pretty. If you tuck it in a little bit into your trousers and let it kind of hang out on the sides, you guys are going to see it looks so expensive. Yeah, this also comes in a V-neck version. I also have that. Slightly lighter, but it comes in a V-neck version if you don't like the turtleneck. And so nice. If you definitely want that sleeveless top, you can also put a cotton shirt underneath, the cotton button shirt. But I love this sweater so much. Oh my god, I'm just absolutely obsessed. And all these actually are so like literally still out of the package, and they still have a lot of the tags. So I tried them on. I played around with a couple different like looks and outfits, and I absolutely fell in love. I have this in a beige color as well. Hold on. So it comes in different colors, but yeah, I love this mocha brown color. There's just something about it. And of course, again, with this bag, it just goes with it so nice if you want to do like black and mocha or cream and mocha. I love those two paired together. So classic and so clean. In terms of a jacket, I feel like this is such a good way going into the fall. And I have it in the mocha brown. This was the item where I'm like, wait until you guys see this jacket. It is so nice. I had something very similar last season, but I will say that one is slightly more inexpensive looking because it doesn't have a liner on the inside. This one's actually lined. I love this chunky collar, chunky buttons, and it's very oversized. I have it in the medium, and you guys are going to see it gives me a ton of room. And you need that because you are layering with sometimes very chunky sweaters, so I tend to go a lot more roomy with my jacket so I don't get stuck. Absolutely stunning. Look at this dark mocha color, but I feel like everybody and their mom is going to be looking for these like light cream beige jackets, so definitely pick this up before it sells out, you guys, because I can tell you I really love the quality of this. I love the cut, and the beige is not pinky or anything. It's like absolutely perfect. It's a very pretty light creamy neutral. It is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, this is for the girly that likes to wear a little bit more on the casual ends of things, but I also would wear this as like an errand outfit. Like if I was going out, still need a sweater, want to still look kind of put together. There's also a bomber jacket in the exact, like, I mean, it's a sweater, but they've cut it into a bomber jacket style. So if you prefer that neckline over this, I can also link that for you guys. But I love how this one just looks very casual, but again, it does look put together. It is really nice, you guys. Very nice and plushy. Has a good medium weight to it. Medium to heavy, I would say. But it is the most perfect beigey, like taupey sand type of color. So comfortable. Again, you can wear this with leggings, some Uggs with it. You can also like dress it up a little bit with a trouser and a loafer as well. So you guys are going to want some sets, okay? You're going to want to get loungy, super comfortable. I'm obsessed with these two. I have them in two other different colors. So I have this one in a more like khaki, beigey, but I wanted to show the cream because I love how you can separate the sets and just wear this on its own with some jeans or maybe even some cream pants, some black pants, and do so much with it. And then I had to bring in this brown. I feel like it goes so nice with my hair too, and it just warms things up and makes it so cozy. But 2 different necklines depending on what you like the most. I'm always in these knit sets, just chilling around my house, but also I use the tops like to go out with stuff too. These are the matching pants to the polo cutout. It's just your plain knit pant, waistband, so comfortable, you guys. If you want to lounge in something super cozy, you're gonna want to grab these sets. Then the brown one, it has this little stripe going down the leg, just the little line. Okay, last piece I want to show you guys. This one was a little bit different for me because I don't really wear these like caramel camel colors too often. I figured these 2 together are just so nice, and I love the quality of this one. I'm very picky with the way my sweaters feel, but yeah, I'm gonna link everything that I showed you guys from this haul, as you guys know, down below in my description. I think I also have a code for you guys, so I will leave that there down below. I leave my sizing as always, but if you guys have any questions about anything I showed you guys in this specific haul, let me know in the comments. Stay tuned for that fall Shein haul I'm gonna do for you guys. It's pretty much gonna be a capsule wardrobe, so if you have like a set budget, you love some things from this haul, but you kind of want like your absolute wardrobe basics, that is going to be in there. I'm going to have something literally for everybody, whether you have a colder or a warmer fall. I'm literally going to have a little bit of everything. It is definitely coming to the channel, so yeah, make sure you guys turn on the bell so you guys don't miss that Shein fall haul. It is day 2 of me filming my Shein Ultimate Favorites haul, and this is actually the second day of the outfit kind of filming. So I actually wanted to show you guys some outfits I put together on my bed. This is what I have left to style, and then I have my accessories over there, and this is the first outfit. So I figured I would show you guys how I kind of styled some outfits. Basically, this haul has all of my top recommendations, my top favorites that I've collected throughout the years, but also some new pieces that have become like my absolute must-have favorites. Like I've seriously fallen in love with them. So first we have this outfit over here. It's actually 2 outfits because I want to also do this tank top with the cream maxi skirt. I love this maxi skirt so much. It's been my go-to like must-have maxi skirt for over 2 years now. This sandal's brand new, and oh my god, I'm absolutely obsessed with it, you guys. It does fit a little bit on the small side, so I immediately reordered it in the larger size because I just love how minimal it is. And the best part about this sandal, you guys, is that it's all rubber and it doesn't even look like it. But we have this knit top from actually Temu, which I'm going to be doing a video with them. And then we have this bag that I actually got from Shein. If you're a minimalist, this is like the cutest crossbody bag. It's like a really good size. Then we have this outfit, which of course with all of the skirts I'm going to be wearing, actually with all the trousers and everything, I wore my MeshSculpt brief. You guys know this is like my favorite go-to right now. I'm like obsessed with it. And if you guys use my link, it gives you 20% off, and it's really not that expensive, you guys. For what it does, it's like seriously amazing. But we have this outfit over here, simple tank top. This is my favorite tank top from Shein. Then we have the beige maxi skirt, same maxi skirt as the cream one over there. But with this one, I just kind of wanted to do an all monochromatic beige kind of look. And I also wanted to like dress it down a little bit. It can be for every single day. And I think the bag I'm going to use for that is my favorite woven one. But you can also do this one as well and just do like a very cute casual everyday summer look. So I'm excited about that one. This one over here, I love it as well. I'm going to be wearing it with my new knot bag that I showed you guys in the last vlog. So I'm going to do the cami version of my favorite tank. So it comes in racer and also a thicker tank version. Then I'm going to do my favorite blouse, which I actually didn't mention in the haul, which I kind of regret, but I'm still going to include it. And I'm going to put a little note in the video that this is my favorite blouse. So I just love it because it's so textured, very, very expensive looking. So blouse, tank, we're going to do this very simple minimal sandal, definitely another one of my favorites. And my favorite linen pant, such a clean look, black and cream, oh, love it. This guy, I've already styled it with the fresh white pants. This is my favorite halter top. You guys saw it in the last vlog. Obsessed. And then these trousers have become my brand new favorite. So I'm thinking of either doing the beige with the black, so khaki black and then brown, or do the brown and then black. Then we have this top. This is another one of my favorites. I've had this top for over, I want to say this is going on 3 years. Some of them I can't remember if they're 2 years or 3 years, but I love this top. It just does this like scoop detail on the side. There's ruching. It's such an elegant work top, but it's in like a very casual like fabric. It is so pretty, and I kind of wanted to dress it down, so I'm gonna put it with that linen pant and see how it goes. And then this outfit over here, I'm doing a fresh navy and white outfit. Love this motif sandal. Like, look how cute this is. I also have these in the brown, as you guys know. This is my exact favorite tank, the one that's over there, but just in the navy. Love it. And then this is my favorite striped sweater that I actually have in the white and black as well. Such a good basic, you guys. It is such good quality, and it is so nice and soft. This is not one of those knit sweaters you're going to be disappointed by, trust me. So it's basically a very fresh Hamptons navy and white kind of look. And then last but not least, I have to style this guy, which I think I'm going to be using this cream pant. I just didn't put it together, but I think I'm going to put this cream pant, add some black accessories, and basically do like a beige, white, and black kind of look. But that is basically it. I figured I would show you guys kind of how the outfits look when they're laid out versus instead of them just being like on my body. But yeah, those are the outfits I'm about to film right now. If you guys kind of like these little combos and you want to see the completed outfits and what they look like, definitely go head over to watch my ultimate Shein favorites haul. I don't know if anyone else has tried this or if this is anyone else's like little favorite snack. I forget about the snack all the time. I know it looks so simple, but cherry tomatoes cut in half with some salt on it. Every piece must have some salt on it, okay? I'm using Celtic salt here, but any salt will do. But for some reason, the chunkier salt just hits different. But oh my god, and if the cherry tomatoes are firm, it's like 10 times even better. But if you just taste it, the salt just makes the tomato just like burst in your mouth. It's just a completely different level. So you have to try it. But if you do and have tried this before, let me know. I also love cucumber with salt on it. But with cucumber, I put vinegar and olive oil, and I can eat that entire bowl, like a whole ass cucumber. But yeah, I'm just really craving this because it's so hot. This is so refreshing. Obviously extremely low calorie, but you have to try it. Like, make sure you get that salt on there, okay? It is so good. I have been loving my bag, my dumpling bag that I showed you guys from the last vlog. I've been wearing it so much. I feel like it has so much style, and it's like such a vibe while you're wearing it, and it's not just a bag. Like, I feel like it just instantly dresses up an outfit, and sometimes I feel like bags can be so plain. But this looks like it's a set. It is not, you guys. Top is Shein and bottoms are H&M. I've never worn these bottoms, and I got them like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, you know what, just start using them, like make a use out of it. These sandals that I'm absolutely obsessed with the toe ring that I showed you guys. This top is from Shein. I've never worn it either. I never showed it in the hauls, but it's just a really basic like cotton linen looking type of top, and yeah, you can make it look really cute if you have the matching pant or like a pant that kind of like goes with it. So luckily I had this one that was the exact same color as it, and I've been wearing my hair like this, you guys. I feel like it's just such an easy way to like dress up your little errand look and just to look a little bit more put together. So I've just been putting two pieces like this. I think it looks so cute.
I put a spell on you.
This is me during Halloween, completely avoiding all the fall colors. That's my type of pumpkin, honey. Bougie and fluffy. You see this right here, y'all? This is what I'm looking for. That's beautiful, eh? Come on, sis, let's do it.
Yeah, are you gonna get on a horse?
No, I'm just joking. Have you guys caught on to Jessica's theme for her wedding?
This is Halloween.
No, it's not Halloween. I've talked her out of that one. She's not doing Halloween. Oh yeah, these are cute too.
Yeah, they have the little fall flowers inside them. It's so cute.
How cute is this? Look, Mr. And then Mrs.
For the wedding table, the sweetheart table?
Oh, it's so cute.
Put that little pumpkin like this.
Oh, look at that pumpkin. I'm gonna smash it.
I'm so stupid.
Velvet pumpkins. Jess, this is so cute. I don't know.
For the candle. It's a candle holder.
Oh, that is... Oh, that's nice, eh? Okay, if these go 40% off, I want them.
I did this for Dad. His favorite, squirrel.
Jessica, he's always trying to kill them.
Picture this.
Yeah, I'm picturing
Color.
it. Yeah.
Dark wood, right? Like stained dark.
Ooh, I like them
And-
tall, dark, and handsome.
And then you just hang this, do a few rows, and that's our photo wall. And I stand in front and I'm like, no? No?
Let's go into the farmer's market and go see if they have some fresh turnips and rhubarb. Do you want to come down?
No.
Ain't nothing since Canada like this right here, honey. Jessica. Can you give it to me, please? Thank you. Right? Mommy taught you no eating. Hello babes, it's a little bit later on in the day, and if you see a cold sore on my lip, mind your business. Has nothing to do with you. So honestly, I have gotten more cold sores this year than ever. I normally get like one for the year and I never see another one ever again. It's acting like I'm out here in these streets, and I'm not. Let me tell you something about me, honey. I'm not for the streets. I'm for at home. And I bought the lysine, honey. So if you're wondering if I bought the lysine, I did buy it. It only works when it's actually starting to grow, pendeja. By the time these things start to grow, you have Mount Everest on your freaking lip. You have like 4 of them growing. I can't be out here because people look at you sideways. They're like... And I came out to do 2 things. I came to pick up this print for that painting. Not painting, but like frame that you guys saw. I actually printed this. It was supposed to be literally in like a sepia brown. And I said to the guy, you told them to print it in color, right? I'm just making sure because I know it can look very like black and white. Pendeja, does that look like color to you? I'm trying to like warm up the bedroom, making it a little bit more cozy. I feel like my style's like taking a little bit of a change too when it comes to decor. You guys have probably like seen that too. And I've started to shop for some fall decor. Just looking at what like things are releasing for fall. Honestly, you could probably see the humidity and what it's done to my hair. Once again, we have another heat wave. It is incredibly hot. My car says 33 degrees outside, but let me reassure you, honey, it feels like 45. This is not for me, honey. Like I said, I'm not for the streets when it's this type of heat outside. I'm for in the house. But I made it outside because we have stuff to do, okay? We have shit to get done. So I started looking for some fall stuff. I found some things. So I actually need something from either the dollar store. If it doesn't have it, Michael's will most likely have it. I'm looking for black felt because I found these baskets that, again, I feel like warm up the space, make it a little bit cozy, but they're for my front entrance where I can put like my scarves, my like hats, well, not hats because I don't wear hats, but like headbands. I do wear headbands, and my gloves. Always have to have my gloves. And I feel like it's so easy when you're going to take a walk. You just pull out the basket and has all your essentials for your walks. But I need to put some felt underneath those baskets because every time you're pulling them in and out, it'll like scratch your entry table. I really want to do like obviously a floral arrangement for my living room for fall time. I always like to change that up. Who the hell you honking at? No, you ain't honking at me because I'm here by myself, honey. Girl, I am waiting for my period, and let me tell you something. I don't have patience for anybody this week, okay? I don't have an ounce of patience, okay? I have been so moody. Everything is irritating the shit out of me. And I ain't having it. So if anybody's gonna bother me today, honey, it ain't the day. So don't honk at me. It's like literally 50 feet away. It has nothing to do with me, and I'm like getting irritated by it. It's just, I love hormones. Let's get back on track because I lost track. I want to do a floral arrangement. I still want it to be warm looking, but I don't want to go typical fall. But I want like a fresh arrangement, but still have fall vibes in there. And I'm honestly trying to pretend like fall's around the corner. Like, are you guys doing the same? Like, it's like so hot outside. It's like full-blown summer, and it's like, sweetie, summer is still here. I can't handle that anymore, you guys. I really, like, I didn't even do my hair. Like, I didn't even do a blowout. I just let the curls go because I'm like, I'm done with this. Like, why am I even trying at this point? Honey, how are you guys doing? Are you guys surviving? Pendeja, are you dying yet? Because I am, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, just looking forward to like the fall stuff. So yeah, let's go see what we can find. so hot that I can only handle like legit 2 minutes in this heat. Listen, I'm gonna say something. Whichever one of you is like legitimately enjoying this heat and you're fully okay with it, there's a special place in hell for you. Okay? Maybe that's where you belong. Because clearly you like to burn up. There's got to be a special spot for you there, because honey, this is what it must feel like down there, honey. Really liked the things that I saw at HomeSense. It just either wasn't my style, or it's just, I'm really careful with what I buy, you know. I don't just buy anything. I feel like last year I bought a lot of things, and some things I didn't use, but I ended up getting these peonies at Michael's, and I actually have some magnolias in my cart, which I think would be a really nice like add in with the bouquet or floral arrangement that I'm thinking for the fall arrangement. Now, yesterday I went to Walmart. I didn't film for you guys what I found there, but I did post it on my Instagram stories. So I can't stop thinking about a blanket that I saw while I was there, and I said to Amy, the next time I come across one of these cozy blankets, I'm gonna take one. And I didn't take it. It's in the most perfect like light latte color, you guys. It is so nice. All of you were like, oh my god, I have to head to Walmart. They have some of their fall stuff out, and they have some of their fall decor. I don't know if it's the entire collection, but it's out. So yeah, I haven't stopped thinking about that blanket, so I think I'm gonna go back, and it's the perfect time to get to show you guys the 2 blankets that I saw. One is not soft. I feel like it's just for show, honestly, for decor, but it's not for cozying up and like laying down with. But the other one, oh my god, if you guys head off to Walmart and you see this blanket, just grab it. It's only $29. So I'm gonna grab a drink and let's go grab that blanket. I also forgot to tell you guys that this top is from Walmart. It's so cute. It's giving like I play tennis, but like I actually don't. Also, these earrings, my favorite Shein everyday earrings, they ended up breaking, you guys. I wore them throughout the entire day, and I've worn those so many times. And then I took them off, everything was fine, and I went to go put them back on, and one of the things didn't want to like clasp, like it was like an open shut type of thing. I like when they don't have the backings, because for fall and winter you start wearing sweaters, and that gets like caught on things when you're putting on your sweaters. So it's really good to get these guys where you just open and shut. You just open like this and go like that. But yeah, this actually came in 2 different sizes on Amazon. It was only $14, honestly. I just got these cute little guys because sometimes, well, all the time when I'm like leaving for errands and just doing everyday things, I need an everyday earring that's not like super statement and like really big. So these are just absolutely perfect, and the other ones are just slightly smaller. So I'll definitely link them for you guys if you're looking. This is the blanket, you guys. So this one is 50 by 72, but they also have one that I think is like really large. And then they have this one that looks like the IKEA one that I already have at home. But like I said, this one's not super cozy, but this color is really pretty too. It's like a mocha brownish, but this is the one that I'm after. And look at these vases, you guys. So cute. I'm always tempted to get every single vase, but I just feel like I get tired of them over time. But this one is like a classic. This one has me questioning. And they also have this like cake display thing. Like, okay, Walmart, if you're gonna come out with 3 cute things, why don't you come out with 50? Guys, I love this entrance rug, but it's damaged. But this is so classic. Like, I'm really going for those classic kind of vibes in my place. But no. Just casually taking people's cars back because people like to leave them right by people's cars. Guys, look how cute this is. It's like a taupe cooling like material with some shorts, and then that zip up. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of feeling these, but they're just very heavy. I also have these, you guys, and the inside's actually really nice. I came to a completely different location just to get this. It's just so classic. I love it. I honestly have such a hard time always finding rugs, and I love this one. The cart came to save the day once again. I love this cart so much, and I love how everything looks. And I did take a closer look at the thing that I printed, and they did do it in a sepia color. It's just because I kind of like desaturated it a little bit, so it looks like it's black and white, but it actually has a slight tint, but it's so pretty. Again, giving those warm vibes, but not your typical fall. You know what I mean? As you guys saw, I went back for the rug. Oh my god, I just had to, honestly. Great for winter time, because this is pretty tough and everything, so it'll be easy to vacuum when the snow and the salt gets in it. So yeah, I'm super happy with everything that I found. These are the peonies that I found. at Michael's, and honestly, I'm having such a hard time with the greenery pieces, like the stems. I'm looking for more of this like dirty olive green, and a lot of them are very like spring green, very fresh, very like bluey and bright green. My cozy blanket, I'm so excited. If you guys seriously come across this, just pick it up. It's the most coziest thing, but keep in mind they have the 2 sizes, so if you don't want the small one and you need one that's enough for 2 people, they have the 90 by 94, I believe it is. I said, how much you want to make a bet? Because I didn't want to get the smaller one. I knew it wouldn't cover the bottom. I said, how much you want to make a bet? It's almost going to be the exact same size. And look, it is pretty much the exact same size, but I do want to cut it to the exact size right up to the edge because I also don't want the edge to scratch the bottom of my entry table. But yeah, this is what I meant. If you put this under your baskets and you're constantly pulling it in and out, this I would definitely recommend because you are going to destroy your entry table. Pulling this in and out, especially if there's pieces sticking out, it will ruin your entry table or whatever piece you have it on, a bench or whatever. Or even if you have this underneath a bench on your floor, it's over time definitely going to cause some damage. So yeah, this is definitely a really great hack. Guys, I can't make this up. Like, are you for real? Girl, I went to a whole different ass location to go grab this. Nyla was laying down here and I don't know if she saw that, like, I don't know, that she could scratch it, and then knowing her, she loves playing with strings, but you see this? No. She's like, what? That's mommy's carpet. Why are you trying to cover what you did? I can see what you did. No, don't touch it. Don't touch. Why are you trying to cover it? Why are you trying to, like, we can see what you did, Nyla. Ah, don't touch. Are you proud of what you did? You proud of it? Okay, so here's the second cart full of fall stuff. I ended up getting today this frame that I actually want to put over here. This is just not doing it for me. I've always kind of wanted something a little bit larger. And then I ended up grabbing actually some stems. And then I didn't like how they had like brown at the bottom. Like there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just not the look that I'm going for. So I ended up grabbing some of this paint and I'm just gonna go over them from underneath. But I just wanna make it green so that everything kind of matches. I picked up more of the peonies because they're just so gorgeous. Like look how pretty these guys are. So nice. And then I also grabbed this smaller one, so you get like the smaller peonies, and I like that because it kind of mixes in. And then this bouquet, last time I was at Home Sense, I actually meant to go grab it, but it literally was gone. Somebody grabbed both of them, and the only reason why I liked it honestly was because of the one peony that it came with, but also it came with this like greenery that I was looking for. Now keep in mind I got this before I picked up all this. I also got this vase. I was so close to picking up that metal one. It's actually like made out of like an aluminum type of metal material. You see how like this vase is a little bit more of like a classic, like cleaner type of shape. So I felt like it matched my style a lot more. I am gonna paint her because she's a little bit more on like the gray black side. And I'm not sure if I want to do like a super dark taupe or if I just want to go black with like some antique like wash over top. Do you guys see the vibes? Like once it's all low with all the green and the white, I feel like the green will still add some warmth with the peonies and everything because it's more of like a dirtier green. And what I love about this is that it will convert into like the Christmas decor really well as well. So I ended up getting one of these styrofoam things and I'm gonna stuff this with a bunch of tissue paper. These are usually like so expensive, so I feel like a great way to save money is stuff it with tissue paper, literally from the dollar store, until it's like really nice and tight. Stick this guy in there, and then before you can actually like do a big hole in the center or a couple different holes, and it just allows like the flowers to kind of stay up and fall a little bit more like naturally instead of them not going the way that you want. I'm not putting the home decor like fall stuff together quite yet because obviously it still feels like summer and it just feels weird. But at least I'm showing you guys along the way what we've picked up, and I can't wait to show you guys what it looks like when it comes together. I don't know if I showed you guys, but I also got this candlestick for $9, and I think I'm just gonna paint it like a little bit more lighter, just slightly, or I might make it super dark. I'm not really sure. But I figured, you know what, I really like how it like brings in the gold and I can have a tall candle next to either this vase or somewhere else. But yeah, $9, I just couldn't pass up. I feel like it's so nice and warm for fall time. So this is, obviously this is where the vase is gonna be going. I needed something with more height. I feel like all the vases I have are like kind of down to here, and then it just doesn't make that like grand type of thing. Plus the flowers are really big, so I feel like it's just proportionate, you know what I mean, to the flowers I'm using. Also, like, everything is very much black here. That's where the baskets are gonna go that I showed you guys. The felt worked absolutely perfect. I can like slide them in and out. I love putting like 5 packages to return down there. My scarves and my like things that I use to go on a walk and stuff, even like if I just want to put like Carnation stuff, it's black, you barely even see it. But yeah, I feel like I needed a really nice like tall vase, and this one was perfect, and it was only $34. Normally these are like so expensive lately at HomeSense, so I'm glad that I found it. Guys, this is the stem that I just painted, or the leaf, sorry, I just painted. And this is the one for the peony that I'm trying to match. They pretty much look exactly the same. I'm painting the backs brown, and then the front is literally the exact same color as the other one. So it is absolutely perfect. It seems tedious, but it literally took me just a couple of seconds. I just want to show you guys how it ended up looking. But these stems are like so hard to find, and they can be like so expensive. So sometimes you just have to do it yourself, you know? Okay, I also came across this guy, which literally almost looks like the sister to the last one. And I also got like $2 off just because that chip. I knew I was gonna like DIY this and give it a makeover, so stay tuned for what this is gonna look like. But I'm gonna do like your kind of CB2 look with like a very nice tan beige color, and I'm gonna honestly use this as like a kind of a way for me to add a little bit of like cream white throughout it and make it a little bit antique, but so pretty, you guys. $23. And I really love the wide opening. I actually bought another one of those like styrofoam things, so I'm gonna put it in the center. And I haven't found like the perfect branches that I'm gonna put in here, but I do need something different for over here. So I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do yet, but I think something just fresh and green, but like that darker green, just to bring a little bit of warmth. But yeah, definitely love it. I needed a new vase. I feel like I've reused mine over and over and over and over, and I've definitely got a really good use out of them. But this is pretty much where it would be going. So I love that it's like chunky. It's gonna take up a good portion of the coffee table, and I just need to find the perfect branches for it. But such a pretty vase. I can't wait. So stay tuned for all of the fall decor that I'm gonna put together. It's still just a little bit too early. Okay, so while I was off, I also decluttered my entire wardrobe. Like, I always have to do this every couple months, honestly, every season. But even like in between the seasons, I have to like, because I'm constantly ordering things, I have to be like, okay, let's go through this drawer because I have 3 new sweaters. So let's go through the sweaters and see if I can get rid of 3 other ones. So I kind of go by that rule because at the end of the day, you're going to kind of use your favorite sweaters the most. You're gonna keep going back to those. I have 2 closets over here. I have like a his and hers, and then I have the custom closet in my den that I built for myself. For work, wait until you guys see the bins that I have. I have 4 bins full of winter / fall stuff, new fall stuff. 4 of those IKEA bins. Like, it's insane. And I've gone through them, and I'm pretty much keeping most of that because I seriously love everything. Luckily, the winter stuff is not going to be put into my wardrobe as of yet, but I have some new winter stuff because I'm planning for something, so I'm super excited for that. So those things won't be coming out, but I've kind of like separated them to make the hauls very like easy for me and organized. But yeah, I went through these 2 closets. I actually sold some stuff on Shop My Closet. It didn't even make it up on the website, you guys. But you guys will still like kind of see it on Shop My Closet. You might see like so-and-so's order because people were placing orders for my clothing on Instagram even before I got to post it. Like, tell me what you need, I'll send you photos. So I feel like it's so much easier that way. And people were like, I'm looking for work stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. This is what I got, right? And I would just send them pics and then I would sell stuff from there. So if you are following me on my Instagram, you can always DM me and ask me if I'm getting rid of stuff. But I always get at least 1 comment every couple weeks. We need to see like your entire closet. I'd love to see your entire wardrobe. So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit more of an insight to what I keep in my wardrobe, what I've like cleared out, and what I feel like are essentials, good basics for your wardrobe. So let's get into it. Let me show you guys what I've kept. Starting over here from left to right, I have a lot of these like organizers that you can use for pants, bodysuits, tops. It really just allows you to put like a bunch of stuff on here. You see how this top is like this? I've literally put like the 2 shoulder parts on here. Yeah, we have like tops over there. Since there's a lot of them, I don't like to put like individual hangers. It just becomes way too much. So we have tops, and then over here we have bodysuits. And for example, it just makes it so organized, right? So if I color coordinate my bodysuits and like tops, because they're so basic, I'm constantly using them and pulling them out. So as I'm getting dressed, I'm like, oh, my bodysuit. And instead of looking through this entire thing for it, I know that I'll find it in the bodysuit section. So that's another tip that I have. These guys are just tops now. I have color coordinated things just to make it easy, so that if I'm like, oh, I'm looking for that white top, okay, it's gonna be easy to find it because I know where the sleeveless tops are, you know what I mean? So we have this is one of my favorite tops. I actually showed you guys this top from Shein. I love it. It's just so slinky, so comfortable. I also have it in the mocha color. I absolutely love it. It just gathers on the shoulder and the hip, and it's just so pretty. But yeah, sleeveless tops and like other dressy kind of tops, they're over here. I like to place those different because let's be real, I'm not grabbing those every single day. Those are not my everyday tops. To save space, another thing I like to do is all my like halter tops, I'll put them on one hanger. Yes, I know this is not a halter top at the back, but I only have one of this top, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna put them on here. So all halter tops, again, I know I can find on that one hanger. I probably should separate this guy. It's like my OCD's like, it's a little bit bothering me, but and then yeah, we just have like dressier tops over here. So this one from H&M, absolutely love it, so pretty. But yeah, dressy tops can be found over here, or just tops that are different. They're not your everyday basic top. This beautiful knit top that I got this summer, so beautiful, from Shein. Another thing I do is that if they are all the same and they kind of have that like cami thing, I'm literally saving like 3-4 hangers and I'll just put them on one hanger. Again, it just makes it easier to find it, you know what I mean? Yeah, some more tops. These knit tops are my absolute favorite. I even feel like if you have a warmer fall, these are really great transition pieces from summer. And over here on the right, we have all of my button shirts. Last summer, I lived in these shirts, but it was just way too hot this summer that you wanted absolutely no clothing on your freaking body. So one thing I recommend is, I love an accent one, because when you're on vacation, like I'm gonna be going away again, which I'm gonna tell you guys about that trip. Maybe I've already told you guys, I'm not sure. I would actually love to bring this, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be like crazy hot. I'm gonna have to see. But I like having an accent button shirt because it just makes things fun and it makes it a little bit different. I love this kind of like very tone-on-tone white stripe one. Having a good fresh white button-up shirt, I definitely recommend that as a wardrobe basic. It's just an absolute must. I also love having a good satin button-up shirt because, again, it just brightens things up a little bit, makes a little bit glitz and glam. It's great for like a dinner. Then we have like a colored one. I really like this yellow, this very, very light pale yellow. It was very, very pretty much the star of the show this summer. Like everyone was wearing yellow. And then I have this more, obviously like more neutral tones, neutral. Love this one. Like it's so hard to find a good khaki. And then you definitely need your blue, just your fresh blue for fall time, for vacation, summer, spring. Again, it's like an all year round type of shirt. I almost got rid of this one, so if you guys saw this on my Instagram that I was selling it, I kind of regretted it and no one ended up buying it. So I'm like, it's a sign I need to just keep it. And this one I showed you guys in my haul that I did. This is a motif one. It even has this beautiful embroidered emblem on the side pocket over there. Then we have more like of your fall colors, a little bit more of a camel striped one. Love this one. I've had this for 2 years, just not quite ready to get rid of it because I have used it at least like twice and I think it's a really nice classic. And then we have this plain mocha one. So it's really good to have a lot of these button-up shirts, like I said, because they're so versatile. So we have more long sleeves and obviously all the sweaters. So basic long sleeves, that's how it starts. And I've organized that in one section. Instead of mixing it in with the other sweaters, it just, again, makes it easier to find what you're looking for. Then over here, it starts with like more lighter sweaters. We have like that polo neck type of sweater. I love that sweater so much. Like, absolutely love this Old Navy sweater. I have it in 2 colors. And then it gets into cardigans, so I feel like, again, it's a really easy way. If you know you're looking for a cardigan, instead of looking through 50 sweaters, just put it in one section. And this is like my absolute favorite cardigan from Shein. I'm gonna pull out and show you guys. It actually comes with a string at the back, so it's a tie cardigan. I also have it in, wait, I have it in the black, so I have to bring it over to this side. But love this cardigan. I love even taking out the string and just kind of wearing it as a very like open minimal cardigan. This side is just packed with sweaters. I don't really have that much room. I have like this tiny little bit here, so it's pretty packed. I have my crew necks, which I don't usually wear a lot of. Honestly, I again have kind of like adopted this new idea that if I just stay in like crew necks and sweatpants, I'm never gonna get dressed up, especially in fall and winter. Oh my god, as it gets colder, you just get more lazy. So I tend to like keep this very tiny and small, and then it just starts to go into all of my sweaters color coordinated as well. So these are all very like chunky sweaters. I love this sweater so much. This cable knit one, it's a Dazy sweater. It is so nice. You guys definitely recommend this. And then it goes into the black. There's a tiny bit of color in there, but it's mostly, you know, neutral queen over here, okay? Neutral queen. And then as we get down here, it looks a little crazy, but it's because all of these are kind of like stacked on different hangers. But it starts off with, I have this like random cream set, and then it goes straight into my trousers. So I've put like all cream and white in one thing. Then I've put light beige in that one. And then I have a more camel. Then it goes darker, taupes in like chocolate brown, lots of black, obviously, black, another black one. This is my flowy white skirt. The trousers were such like a disaster. There was just so many. I love my trousers so much, but I also recommend kind of grouping them together in 2, 3, 4 as much as you can kind of fit. Because I don't know, hanging them just individually, for me personally, I just have way too much. I can't do that. These are all my skirts. Again, it just makes it so easy because I have so many skirts. Instead of individually lining them up, I'm gonna link these guys for you because I love them so much. Dresses, I don't have a lot of them. I'm not a big dress wearer, but obviously you need them for certain events and stuff like that. But I tend to buy like a new one whenever I need it. I have a long knit winter dress, so pretty. I showed you guys this in my winter haul. I've kept this long knit because I might use this on my trip as well. So pretty. I showed you guys this in my summer haul as well. This guy, this is another dress, another like tie dress. And then this is just like a very flowy brown dress that I have from Temu. So dresses are pretty much like the last thing in the closet because I don't really like touch on that too much. Okay, then on this side, I actually organized all of my bags. I got rid of some of them and I kind of organized it based on what it kind of is. So like shoulder bags or smaller medium bags, they kind of went over there. My clutches, I also have some more fancier clutches I'll show you guys on the other side. Then these guys are like a little bit more of like my everyday type of bag. So like the crossbodies, I'll grab that one quite a bit. I love this Coach bag so much. One time I almost got rid of it and again it didn't sell, so I took it as a sign not to sell it. I was like, you know what, maybe you shouldn't sell it. And then I've kind of put crossbodies over here. This is also one of my new favorites that I got for the summer. Love this bag so much. I honestly want it in the black and it'd be perfect because I could just like stack it on top of it, organize. And as you come down, this is my jacket coat area, and I actually have a few more jackets in my den closet on the bottom because those are ones that I use more for like very casual days from just like running errands or if I'm going on walks and stuff like that. These are more like my wardrobe when I'm actually getting dressed up type of jackets. So first we have this like poncho like type of jacket. Love this one. I didn't get to use this too much last time because I got it towards the end of the season, but I knew that I should grab it. So when I saw it on the website, I was like, oh my god, it's one of those jackets that have the attached scarf on it. This guy is no longer available, but this is a bomber jacket in a very like boucle type of look. Like she's so pretty. When I showed this, everybody wanted the link, and whoever got it, you got a gem because this jacket is so warm, but it is not available anymore. This is pretty much my favorite light beige coat. I believe this is from Anusta as well, from Shein. Love it. I used this coat so much last winter, so much. Then we have like your regular just fall spring-ish type of jacket, and then this is a longer trench, so just like your typical spring fall trenches. I have a blazer, so that's another really great wardrobe basic that I've kept. Another really great thing, hey, this is supposed to be in the front because it's cream. This coat, this is from H&M. I also found this on sale, so it was a clearance item. I got so freaking lucky. It is the most gorgeous cream coat ever. This is a long cardigan, so technically it could be hung up with the other cardigans, but it's very long, and I tend to put it over here because as soon as like fall starts, I use it a little bit more as like an outerwear type of piece, you know what I mean? Then this is the exact same like poncho scarf type of jacket, but it's in the beige color. A darker blazer, definitely recommend that. I'm probably the only person that doesn't have a classic black blazer, but I know I'll never wear it, so I just don't. I always get it in like neutral tones. Then we have another one of these ponchos with the scarves. I actually wore this a ton as well. It's also really great for spring because spring is still pretty chilly around these streets, honey, okay? So this one has more of like your felty or flannel type of look to it, whereas this guy is more of your knit material. It's still available, actually both of them are, so I can link them for you guys. And then this long chocolate coat, this is also from Shein. I wore this one so much. If you guys notice, or you're wondering how do you not have a long black coat, well, I just ordered a short black coat, but a long one is a nightmare for me, okay? I am lucky that I can get away with a dark brown one. Having a black coat is definitely a must for your wardrobe, so definitely don't skip out on that. But for me, I have a Pomeranian, just impossible for me to have a black wool coat. Like, I'm gonna be chasing those Pomeranian hairs everywhere, okay? And it's just too much to keep up with, so I tend to stay away from black coats. Then we have this coat over here, which I actually just got a newer kind of version, a different neckline of this jacket, but I love this one. It's very lightweight, but at the same time, it's like warm enough for like fall time. And then we have a little bit of room because I have some new jackets I need to put inside of there, but that's what we have going on this side. This side, I have my larger totes at the top, and that space tends to be higher. Plus, I can also move these shelves up and down, so I love that as well. And my other tip is inside of this tote, I have two other totes. So we have totes up there, and then we have more like medium to large size bags, and it's like light to dark as well. I love this guy. I like used it quite a bit actually for a colored bag. I have it in black now, and I've been wearing the black one so much. That's why it's not even in here. It's literally been my everyday bag. And then moving over here, these are just some random items that I want to show you guys that are brand new, but this guy I'm also keeping here because I would love to show this in my brand new haul. But yeah, these are just some items that I wanted to like chat with you guys about. This side is actually used for my haul items. So once I decide what goes in my videos, my hauls, they get hung up over here. It just keeps things so much easier. I don't know why I didn't think about this sooner, but it's because this was all full of clothes, so I never really had this space. And I also just recently picked this up from Shein, this little belt organizer. And I love it because you also can flatten it because these arms do like twist and turn. So you can push it and like flatten it like that and then grab your hangers. But I love that because my belts were in this thing over here, which I've always wanted to get like a more like better storage thing for inside of here. And maybe when I did this built-in thing, I should have done that. But I didn't because I wanted it to have the longer pieces. So I just never did anything. But this thing honestly works out really, really well. In the top drawer, I actually just organized everything in here. So I have some more like dressier evening bags, and then I have all these little inserts that come inside of the bags, and then we have just like sunglasses cases, we have little wristlets, so that's all organized. This drawer has all my socks in it, and then in the last drawer I have all my shapewear that I tend to pick out when I am like filming my hauls and stuff like that. I have so much more shapewear, that's in the den area because I just have way too much, but these are the main ones. Like my MeshSculpt brief is like my absolute favorite. Anytime I need like a bandeau, anytime I'm like wearing something that needs something like that, a little bit of something special, my strapless bra, just everything is in here that I need in terms of shapewear, the ones that I go to and grab the most. So I also have this dresser over here, which has like all the basic like everyday stuff. So my top drawer has always been so full, like so packed to the brim, and I said, you know what, we have to just go through it one last time. And I realized that this drawer over here was getting, or the bottom one was getting used for bathing suits and cover-ups. I'm like, I barely ever use that, and I'm wasting an entire drawer that I could be using. So I have like a little bit more like accent tops over here, like tops that have like a little bit more something to them. These are also summer tops, so as I see summer's over and I might not use them anymore, like I might get rid of them because I tend to like, if I use something just like too much, I'm probably not going to use it next summer. And it's mainly because of what I do, but I know a lot of people are like that too. Then we have some like collared shirts. Then we have long sleeve, very thin shirts. So as it gets into like fall and winter really heavily, this drawer might become like mostly all my long sleeves. I'll just see kind of what works for me. And then in this drawer we have like all of our basics. So basic tank tops, camis in the back there, and then we have all of my t-shirts. And then this drawer, honestly you guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't keep my drawers super neat all the time. Like it just ends up being a mess. So I figured instead of just making it super neat for you guys, I'm just going to show you how it ends up being over time. I go through this drawer every single day because these are my everyday pieces. These lounge pants, these like wide leg linen pants, they're my everything. I'm literally wearing them right now. And then this is my jean drawer. So again, I try to keep this organized from like light, dark, but honestly, I'm just happy that this finally has like a space where I can put all my jeans. I've gotten rid of quite a few of them, and then we have some other pants. So I really recommend having a cream pant for this fall and winter, because like a cream jean, because I feel like you can use that for so many outfits. It looks so clean and I feel like people are always looking for one. And in this drawer we have pretty much like more pants, lounge sets. So I love these pants from Glow Mode. So there's a lot of like more casual kind of jogger pants, and then these sets that I have. So I tend to keep the crew neck with the actual pant in these drawers, because when I'm looking for the set, it's just so much easier to go in here and grab it. And then the very last drawer is just active stuff. I'm not even gonna front with you, it's not organized, but it just has all my active stuff, and I've also cleared out stuff that I don't need. Also wanted to show you guys these pieces. So these are so pretty. I just recently got these from Shein. And then also this double set from Amazon. These everyday little hoops are just so cute, and I love these because they're pretty much like sweater safe, because you don't have to worry about them getting caught on anything or pulling anything, versus these guys. I find that like when you're putting your sweater over yourself, these can get caught on your sweaters and literally ruin your favorite sweater. So I feel like ones that are like just very safe for those knit pieces are really great for fall and winter. And then I just picked up this watch that I got from Winners. It is so pretty, you guys. I believe it's from Rachel Zoe is the brand. But oh my god, I absolutely love it. I definitely recommend a watch like this for fall and winter. It's like the perfect accessory. Really just glams up your outfit and just adds this little like rich touch to it. I love this one because it is so slim. Just want to show you guys how like slim she is. So pretty. My veins, they show so much. I mean, the only bracelet I really wear is this guy that I believe I found at Pennington's one year when Jessica was looking for a winter coat, and I was looking for just like a cuff bracelet like this. It actually has a magnetic closure, but I tend to also stack these two together and it looks so pretty. I'll show you guys what it looks like. This is all stuff I am literally giving to Amy, and I've collected even all of the stuff in that bag. But anyways, these are all things I'm going to give away to her. And I always mention to you guys that my Honey Love stuff is all in my den closet, and I have a whole stack of it. I finally organized it and I put it inside this massive stack. So literally an entire corner is all Honey Love stuff, and it's all organized by like black and sand stuff. Then we have the like nude bras, like all neutral bras, white, black, sand, and then we have colorful bras, and then we have shapewear in all the different colors, bodysuits, and just other things. So yeah, I literally have pretty much everything from Honey Love. That is stuff I'm going to be giving away to Kylo that I've bought for him over time. Some stuff for Amy too. And then this is like a white background that I use when I'm shooting some content. This is all new fall/winter stuff. This entire section over here, all of these clothes. Wish I was kidding, but I'm not, okay? So you imagine how I'm supposed to integrate all of this into my wardrobe now that I just decluttered and organized. That is like a cycle of mine. I just have to constantly do that. Obviously, one, with my job, but two, even if I wasn't doing this, I would have still been doing it on just probably not as much, honestly. Okay, so those items that were in the left of the closet I wanted to show you guys that I recently found. I think you guys already saw me in this top. This one is from Walmart, and I love it. It is so nice and soft, you guys. I honestly didn't realize if they had it in like other colors, but I just feel like this little cable knit is just so nice for transitioning into the fall time as well. It's great for work, but yeah, such a great like piece for summer going into the fall. Next, when I was at Winners, I'm telling you, I'm that girl that has the patience to go through every single piece at Marshalls and Winners. Ended up finding this cardigan over here. Oh my god, I actually don't wear like too many cardigans, but this year I'm wanting just the very minimal classic ones, and this color, oh my god. I would definitely pair this with like a loafer, a white shirt underneath, put my watch on, and this would be for like a light fall day. So I would say if you have like a, again, warmer fall climate, I feel like you can go with something like this for the entire fall time probably. Guys, I ended up finding this sweater for $17.99. And I think original price, I think I took off the tags honestly. I don't typically wear this color too much, but I'm trying to bring it in for the fall time. I also got this bag, which I think you guys would have already seen by now, but I feel like a really pretty like soft monochromatic look with this, with some jeans. Is just such a pretty classic fall outfit. But the star of the show, when everyone was like, oh my god, I need to head over to H&M, I found this coat. It was the only one on the rack, and I said, let me just look at the tag. I looked at this tag and it said $14.99. I went, what? Oh, I kept the tag on for you guys to show you, to prove to you guys. $14.99, honey, and it is $84.99 regular. I kept this on because I'm like, I'm gonna want to show them. It has like a little bit of wear honestly on the sleeve, so I have a feeling this is like the recycling program that they have, and then they like, or the person returns it and then they put it out there. I don't know, but I can see it has some slight wearing, but nothing crazy honestly. For $14.99, definitely still worth it. But everyone was like, oh my god, Steph, where'd you go? Where'd you go? I'm like, there was only one left. Like, make sure you check the H&Ms around you. But this is what it looks like. It is so nice, you guys. It actually has like these hidden pockets on the side. What is in here? Stop. Guys. Yeah, this jacket is definitely pre-owned. This is an old receipt. So whoever owned this coat from before and went to THG's Hot Chicken at Erin Mills, it's my coat now and I got it for $14.99. That was hilarious. I was like, oh, my receipt. Literally like a chicken receipt. It's so nice. This is like the most perfect chocolate brown color, but I like that it's a little bit slightly like on the more cooler side. I knew that it was like previously owned because I can just tell that there's a little bit of wear on the sleeves, but honestly for $14.99 I don't even care. But now I'm definitely gonna wash it. That's something I'm gonna do. You guys, this girl has been having an amazing summer too. Tell them. Hey, hey. Pendeja, look over here. Pendeja. Tell them you went on a hike. Did you go on a hike? Who did you go on a hike with? Did you go with Auntie Jessie? Yeah, you went with her. Guys, this girl went on her first hike yesterday, but it led to like a waterfall, and this girl, there was a freaking like, I don't know what you call it because I'm not an outdoorsy kind of girl, you know what I'm saying? But it was either a pond or a river, one of those. You know, I don't really know how to describe water, girl. Like, I think a pond is just like a parameter, you know what I'm saying? And a river like has like a stream, right? It really doesn't matter honestly because we're never gonna really use this information. This girl went on every single rock and she wanted to go all the way in. She loves the water, right? You like the water? And you get your feet all wet, right? But yeah, she went on a hike. She had so much fun in that freaking water. And next week, we're actually going to the beach with my cousin, and I'm like, where am I supposed to leave her? Because my cousin actually lives like pretty far. So the restaurant that we're going to, they actually allow dogs. So I'm like, great. Like I kind of wanted a break, and I'm gonna have to take my child with me. And then we're going to the beach, and she's never been to the beach. So we're really just trying to like enjoy the rest of the summer. But my girl's been enjoying her summer, right? I don't know, there's something about the end of summer. There's something about the end of every season. It's like, I feel like you know the next season's coming, so you're really trying to take it all in. And I feel like that's when you do the most, you know what I mean? Like, I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to fall, and this year I'm just really looking forward to it as well. I can't wait to get this place all cozy. Looks so beautiful, my love. Can I ask you some questions? Do you like summer or winter, ma'am? And ma'am, do you like treats or do you like going through the garbage? Treats. And ma'am, do you like to stay home or do you like to go with your mommy? Ma'am, I'm not done interviewing you. Can you please sit down, ma'am? Thank you. Ma'am, look at me in the eyes. Thank you. Ma'am, right here. Okay. I just love you so much. I just love you. You're my sweet girl. You love mommy? You love mommy? Can mommy have kisses? Oh, that's so... Oh, my girl is the sweetest little girl ever. Hello babes, I just came back from shopping with my cousin. It has been a minute, I'm not gonna lie, since we have gone out shopping together, and oh my god, I am so exhausted and I have to edit this entire vlog, and you know how long these long vlogs can get. I can sometimes have up to 4 or 5 hours of footage to edit. I want to unbox my little shopping haul with you guys. It's so funny because we were actually saying this. When I go out with people, I'll go into stores that they maybe go into that I don't normally, and I'll buy things that I would never pick up if I was shopping by myself. I tend to go to the same stores kind of over and over because I know that those are just like my go-tos, you know what I mean? But today my cousin had to exchange something at Mango, and I do love seeing things at Mango. I just don't pick up a lot from there. And then obviously H&M. Oh my god, H&M, I have found something that I literally have been looking for a minute. And I don't know what it is. I just haven't been able to find the absolute perfect one. And there was one left. So I'm so excited that I picked it up. Oh my god. Even she said, Steph, that's exactly what you said you wanted. I'm like, I know. And she said the same thing everybody says that goes shopping with me. She's like, Steph, it is dangerous shopping with you. Like, you make me shop. I'm like, I didn't do nothing. I think people just find things when they're with me. I never talk people into buying anything. Yeah, there's not only Mango in here. There's also, how do you pronounce that store name? Uniqlo? I never shop there, but I always see their stuff. And I know that they are like really known for their basics. But the only thing that I got at Mango, honestly, because girl, you know me, I'm affordable. Okay, I like to buy affordable things. But I saw this really dark chocolate brown tank. And I just got this long cardigan from Shein in the mail today. So look at this. Brown on brown with maybe like a jean or like a light trouser. Maybe I should put that together and show you guys. But yeah, I saw this tank top and I've really just been still obsessed with chocolate brown. I feel like for fall, it's so perfect to pair with like the light beiges and just kind of like bring in the dark chocolate tones, bring it in with black and everything. But they only had extra small, but this thing is very stretchy. And I like when tank tops are very fitted because like I'm wearing right now, I get to use my pasties. I don't wear bras with these tanks. So yeah, the only thing I got from Mango was this. Then at Uniqlo, or however you pronounce that store name, I ended up finding this top over here because my cousin was telling me they have a lot of tops where the bra is already like fitted into it or like built into it. So I ended up getting another dark brown top, but this one's a little bit more of like your knit look, and it has a little bit more of a higher neck, so it's like kind of warm. And I fell in love, but it has like this olivey kind of undertone, so it is a little bit different than this one. This is like your typical brown, but yeah, this is the season of like bringing all these dark tones in to obviously my wardrobe. And it has the built-in bra on the inside. And I tend to go up a size when there's a bra built in. I've learned my lesson with that when I got stuff from OGL. But yeah, I just really felt like this was so different, and I love these dark rich tones with a chunky gold earring, black with a black belt. Oh, just so nice. And then I bought this at the cash and we're walking out and then I saw these on the table and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? These knit pants, I'm sorry, but I am a sucker for knit pants when it starts to get really warm outside. And look at this waistband. It's so different. Like this is actually giving me like Aries type of vibes. So nice and stretchy. I went for the large and I don't think that they're gonna be too long on me, honestly. But yeah, I got these cozy knit pants and then this is only slightly off. Like, do you guys see how like this is a little bit lighter than the pant? And I feel like they should have done the matching top. I don't know if they have or not, but I didn't see it. But yeah, I got this matching set, matching knit type of set. And then last but not least, oh my God, I have been looking for this. Like I said to you guys, and I said to my cousin, if only I could find a short trench coat, okay? In the perfect khaki color, and I did. We were in the last chance section, and I do this because I feel like they should be on sale at their last chance, but they put them up for a regular price, which I don't know. I feel like after there, then they put them into the clearance rack, which was on the right side. But oh my God, you guys, I found the perfect khaki short coat. So nice. And this is also not thin. This is like a very thick material. And I find that with these, there was a longer like trench coat in this exact same color. But I feel like in that material, I wear my long wool coats. I don't wear long with this type of polyester type of look. But oh my God, you guys, you're gonna see it on me. It is so freaking nice. I did pay full price for this, but I had two $5 vouchers. You always have to sign up for the H&M like membership because it's so worth it. The more you shop, you get those vouchers, you get extra like % off, you get to be a part of like extra sales that they're having. So it was $59.99 and you guys, it was an XXL. I thought it was XL, it's an XXL. So these typically fit obviously pretty like fitted and regular, and I wanted that oversized look to wear with a top like this underneath. So oh my God, I'm so happy. As soon as I put it on, I was like, oh my God, it's literally everything I was looking for. But it is definitely like really roomy, very oversized, but absolutely love it. And I love the buttons too, like how dark the buttons are. I have like a light creamish beige one that you guys saw in the closet tour I did for you guys, but I don't have this khaki color, so that's absolutely perfect. But that is everything that I got. I really have been trying to enjoy the summer as much as I possibly can and just like spending it with family. And you know, now like just going out with my cousin just makes me realize that the older I get, I don't want to get emotional, but like I'm really realizing that I'm wanting to be a little bit more social. I'm wanting to be more, yes my love, oh I left you all day my love, but sometimes mommy needs her mommy alone time. Okay, sometimes mommy needs to get out so mommy don't go crazy, you know what I'm saying? Guys, this is why like if I had kids, I don't know, like I definitely think I would be that mom that would need like the separation, you know? It just, yeah, I feel like I want to open up more about that. And I always think about conversations on my sofas that I want to like open up to you guys about, because these are just like thoughts that I come across in my head and I'm like, that should probably be like a chit chat that I should have with them. This week's theme is the topic of children and if I want them or not, and also the topic of being single and sometimes people feeling like they can overstep boundaries and kind of force you into getting into something without even asking you. Like I personally find it so rude, and I think it's because in this generation it's not cool anymore to do that. It's not acceptable to do that, and now I'm like really feeling it. I'm getting that back end of it. Like I used to think like, oh, like just because people are suggesting someone to you or setting you up with someone, like that's not a bad thing. But now that I see it and now that I feel it, I can see how unenjoyable it can be. And it's so funny, you guys, because you could tell people over and over and over and over and over that you are content and you're happy. And I get that people want to see you happy. But at the end of the day, you cannot force something on someone. You know what I mean? And that's been the theme of the week, let me tell you, is just, I have no issues, you guys, with like jokes being made or people like, hey, hint, hint. Like, I don't have a problem with that. I'm a very silly, joking type of person. I love laughing. It's like one of my favorite things to do is just laugh with the people that I love. and just have a good time, you know? But when a boundary is crossed and when you are now trying to physically make something happen and you can see that I'm not that interested in doing so, that's when now you are upsetting me, and that's when you are crossing a line. And I'm not an aggressive person, I'm not a confrontational person, and the way I kind of handle that is I just get very quiet. Like if if someone's doing that to me, I'm just like, I'm quiet, like I'm not even entertaining this. Like that's just, I kind of just like shut down and I don't even entertain it. I just feel like there's this pressure to get single people into relationships sometimes when they didn't even ask for it, you know? And I had that experience, I don't know if I told you guys, when I was at an event, and it was like, oh, I have someone for you. Like blatantly someone's like, I have someone for you. I'm like, some people don't get offended by stuff like that. But to me, I'm like, you didn't even ask me if I was looking. You didn't even ask me if I'm willing to even do something. And it was just like, oh, like I have someone for you. And I get that those people come from a different generation. And the newer generation is definitely so much more understanding. Like if it's my cousins or my sisters, they know like how to handle that type of situation, and they'll like make jokes and stuff like that, but they know not to actually step certain boundaries and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, it's ultimately my decision and nobody else's. I know that this is going to speak volumes to someone out there, because I know a lot of you guys are in relationships, but a lot of you guys are not. Whether you enjoy that you're not, or you're looking, or you just don't like the pressure of people constantly like, oh, like, oh, wouldn't it be nice? Like, what do you mean, wouldn't it be nice? My life is nice. You know what I mean? It's always the single one is missing something. The single one needs to have someone. No, my honest thoughts on that is the only way I'm going to even get into a situation, okay, is if the person is correct for me. I'm not going to get into a situation, because I've been there, where you're with the wrong person, but you're with them just so that you're in a relationship. I am so past that in my life. I'm in a completely different stage. I am looking for something completely different when it comes to relationships. And if it's not that what I'm looking for, I'm just not going to entertain it. I don't have, one, the time to do so. And I've spoken about this before, but it's like I've spent years to create this piece for myself. I have spent years creating this safe environment for myself to be able to grow, to learn from things, to become who I really am, to not have anything in the way blocking from that happening. And I've come to a place where I'm like, this is amazing. I'm content being who I am, and I'm good with that. And that in itself is so powerful. Now, if someone comes around and adds to that and does not bring stress into my life and adds to the peace that I have worked so tirelessly for, cool, we'll entertain it. But it needs to happen organically, and it needs to happen naturally. And I personally, for me, I don't need people setting me up. To me, I feel like it's childish. I feel like it's childish. Now, some people see it differently. Some people are like, and that's totally fine, right? This is me, that's you. And some people are like, oh yeah, cool, you have someone for me, and they're different. I'm not like that. I need things to happen a certain way for me to even be comfortable enough to welcome them into my life. Now, if they're forced down my throat, if anybody knows me, if you know me, that's not the way you get something done with me. Like, I will not respond to that whatsoever. I need things to happen a certain way, and if not, I'm just not going to feel comfortable to even involve myself, you know? So if anyone's out there that is either getting pressured by family, and usually it's family members, unfortunately, my number one advice is don't repeat yourself. Say it once, listen, I appreciate it, but I feel like you're crossing a boundary. And if they don't want to listen, girl, cut off that conversation. Like, that's the way I dealt with it. You don't want to listen to me? Cool, I'm removing myself from this situation. We're not speaking about it anymore, because clearly I can't talk to you about this topic. You just clearly cross boundaries when I do, right? And then there's people that are so understanding. They're just, they make jokes and they're silly about it. I'm totally fine with that. I have no problem with that, because they're not forcing something. They're not treating me like a child as if I can't do something on my own. And remind yourself that you're on a journey and you are growing with yourself. And even if you're not happy being on your own, at the end of the day, if you're not happy with being set up with people and stuff like that, just let them know that, you know what I mean? But one thing about me is I'm not going to repeat something twice. I am not going to do that, okay? I'm going to be very cordial about it, very friendly, and I'm going to say, please stop doing that. But you're not going to be told twice by me. Yeah, I know that a lot of people get sucked into that like single life pressure and just feeling like people make it seem like their life isn't complete unless they have someone. And I always remind people, do you know how many people are in relationships and they are unhappy? So that is not the answer. The answer is that person has to be with what is right for them, whether that's single or with someone, okay? Whether that's married, not married, children, not children. It just has to be the right thing for them. And you do not, as much as you think you know what's right for them, you do not, okay? Because they've been growing in the meantime and you don't know who that new person is. You don't know the journey that they've been on, you know? And that's why I'm also careful with talking to people about, oh, are you having more kids? Or are you getting married? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? I don't get involved because I know the understanding that I want from people when it comes to the whole single topic or talking about having kids, you know what I mean? It just feels so good. Thank God I have people in my life that I can speak to about these things and don't judge me for it, and they're very open, and you definitely want to surround yourself with that. Now, if you have people that are judging you for your answers on those topics, you might want to rethink who's in your life, sweetheart, because at the end of the day, people need to support what you want. Yes, you need honest people. You do not want yes men around you. You know what I mean? Like, even today with my cousin, we had such raw, honest conversations. She's so mature for her age, honestly, and I'm so happy for her where she's at. She's so happy. And we have two different lives, but at the end of the day, we can be happy for each other. And you can just listen to each other and not feel judged. And she can want this and I can want this. You know what I mean? And it's just so important to surround yourself with people like that. So kind of going to the beginning, I just feel like I've been a lot more social than I normally am, but obviously still with like more family and stuff like that. But just going out more, being a little bit more open to new experiences and going out and enjoying life. Life is so short and I work so much. I spend so much of my time working. You can work hard, but you can also play hard, you know, and you can also have fun and enjoy. And we're young now. The summer is here. You can go out and enjoy. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. I feel like every single year there's something new that comes around. And again, it's a part of the journey, you know, and that's why I say things happen for a reason. Like last year, yeah, maybe I was shut off and I didn't really want to like go out with certain people and stuff like that. But this year, I just feel like I'm so much more open to doing that. And I've really been enjoying the conversations and just getting people's like different perspectives. Being alone and like living alone, you can be very stuck in your own mind and you can overthink things so much. But then you hear someone else and you're like, oh, that's an interesting perspective, because you're always in your own little type of bubble, right? When you live alone and stuff. But yeah, that's definitely the theme of the week. Stop pressuring people that are single and trying to convince them that the happy life is only with someone. The happy life is either choosing to be single or to find someone that's actually a good match for you and that's meant for you and that makes you happy. That's the answer. And I get that it's coming from a place where people just want to like find someone for you, but I was telling my sisters this, I'm like, it's so funny because when people are trying to set you up, they're fighting so much harder for it than you are. And it affects you. It affects your life. And I feel bad for other people too that experience these type of pressures, because I truly, truly know what it feels like, girl. Like, I get it. I'm 35. You don't think the topic of, you know, am I ever going to have children and how do I feel about it and if I want them and if I don't. There's so much in this stage of life in your like mid 30s that you go through. I think honestly I'm realizing more and more and more is that who I can talk to about the topic and who I just completely shut out from the topic and I have no interest in talking to about it, because there's people that are just going to respect and like understand boundaries and really do it the right way, and then there's people that are they're just not right for the job. You know what I mean? Yeah, I would say if you're experiencing that, I always have these conversations with you guys because I feel like when I'm going through something, there's got to be another woman going through it on the other end of this. Just surround yourself with people. I'm getting a little emotional because I feel lucky to be surrounded by people that are very understanding of those topics. I'm so grateful that I don't have, you know, obviously I have people here and there where I'm like, okay, that's enough, you're crossing a boundary. But I'm so grateful to have people in my life that are so understanding, so just non-judgmental, of how I feel about things, because it's such a personal thing. It is such a personal thing to get involved in someone who's single and like telling them to be in relationships and this and that, because you don't know what's happened to them. You don't know their experiences and why they want to and why they don't. You know, and sometimes it's just like, oh no, do this. And it's a lot. It's a lot to take it in. But I just feel grateful that especially I have sisters that are so incredibly understanding. So open, so understanding, so non-judgmental. And, you know, even just talking with my cousin today, like, she's open and so non-judgmental too. And it just feels so good. And when you live alone, you forget that you have a support system. I kind of want to use my new shirt to wipe my tears. You forget that you have a support system because you do everything all by yourself. And you forget that there's people that love you. Like, you have to remind yourself of that, because you're just like almost fighting every single day. You know, you're doing everything on your own. And, you know, I think sometimes people also forget that too, because they have a partner, they have someone that they can like load all their stuff onto, and I have to load it onto other people. Yeah, I think it's just remembering, like, just being grateful is just such a huge part of being happy. I truly think that, and I think I'm just having that moment where I'm talking about it and I'm realizing that I like to focus on the positive more than the negative and the people that do cross those boundaries, because there's so many more people that are just so understanding and I'm able to talk to about these things, and they're just so loving, you know? Of course we got emotional, absolutely, of course we got emotional. What else is new? But on another note, you guys, whoever that spoke to, I hope that kind of helped you out in some shape or form. But I also wanted to tell you guys something very exciting that I haven't told you guys yet. I'm actually going back to Tennessee, but this time it's going to be even extra fun, because it's going to be a sister trip. So all the Macedo sisters are going to be together in one place, and we are so excited, so excited. Jessica planned to do a road trip. She wanted to go back because she didn't go when me and my parents went. So she was like thinking about doing a road trip, and I was like, I'm too bougie for a road trip. I'm not doing a road trip, so I'm gonna fly. We're gonna be all together as sisters. We haven't been in Tennessee all together, and we haven't just been like just us for such a long time, especially since Amy moved away. So yeah, we're gonna have a sister trip. I'm so excited. Of course, I'm bringing you guys along, all the sister moments, the funny times we're gonna have, what we're gonna be up to, what we're gonna be doing. I also have another surprise I'm so excited to share, but it'll have to be after that one. And it's different when my parents are not around, because as sisters we could just say whatever and just be free and just have so much fun. And then we'll probably have like a sister day where it's like just us, give mommy a little mommy break, give Amy a little mommy break. So we definitely want to do a day like that. But yeah, I'm definitely bringing you guys along. So yeah, there's gonna be a Macedo sisters trip to Tennessee, babe. We come to the country, honey. Maybe I'm gonna find myself a cowboy, honey. I didn't find one last time. Maybe I'll go find it this time. I don't know. I think they're a little bit too far in the country, and girl, I don't go too far. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go where all the amenities are, honey. Where all the cute bougie places are, but too far in the woods, honey. You ain't gonna find me there. I know that you guys love when we're all together, so I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to mention this to them. Super excited. I'm not buying anything for that trip, because technically it's still gonna be very hot when we go there. We're going in September, and it's crazy because it's starting to cool down here. So we're gonna have to get back to the heat type of weather and pack for more like hotter weather. But then like they're kind of celebrating fall, so it's just such a weird like mind game on me, because I'm not used to that. Because now it's time for fall and winter stuff, and I'm so excited, you guys. But yeah, stay tuned for that trip. You guys are gonna see that. There might be another, obviously I think there will be another vlog before that trip. But yeah, I'm so excited. I also have a few other exciting things coming to the channel. Thank you guys so much for every single video that you guys support. Whether you guys just like it, leave a comment. Whether you watch the whole video, portion of the video, I just appreciate every single piece of love you guys show me on this channel. Also, if you guys are not subscribed, make sure you do. And click the bell, you guys. You're not going to want to miss out on my brand new videos. That fall Shein haul is definitely coming. It's going to be a capsule wardrobe haul, so I'm so excited to share that with you guys. I'm just excited to like really get into the cozy fall outfits. I know you guys are really looking forward to that. It's the end of summer. We're taking in all the last moments of the warm heat and the sun and everything, but we're ready to enjoy a little bit of coziness, you know? So hopefully you guys enjoyed this vlog. I love you guys so much. I'm so happy to be back with you guys, and yeah, again, thank you guys so much for just appreciating and understanding anytime I need to just kind of step away. But y'all already know I'm always gonna be back, honey, okay? You better watch so. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see all of my beautiful babes in my next video.